So I was in a bad mood and I bought something ugly. That may sound like the stupidest thing that you've ever heard, but that's the exact statement that I heard from a client the other day when she showed me this holiday wreath and that she had bought. And what can I say? It was hideous. We had sticks for the wreath and the genuine simulated holly, complete with little stickies on the leaves so you could snag your favorite sweater or tie as you walk past it. So you might be asking, because that's what I did, why on earth would you buy something when you're in a bad mood? Well, it's not really all that common. What was different is that my client was aware that she was in a bad mood. She was just unable to prevent this unfortunate purchase. So with the holiday season only a couple of days away, I thought I'd just give you a couple of ideas and maybe a tip or two about how to avoid doing the same thing that you do every year, where you go to your family's house and you get into it with your brother-in-law, your mom, your sister, or whomever that you get into it with on whatever topic that you decided that this is the hill that you're going to die on. Well, don't do it. There's a better way. What would happen if this year nobody could push your buttons because you removed them? And yeah, it's really that simple. The only thing that you have to do is manage your emotional state, not everyone else's. Like you could manage their emotional state in the first place. So I want you to try this. Think about a time where you were absolutely resourceful. And it could have been when you were, 5 years old and it was for 2 minutes. But pick a time that you were feeling completely awesome. Nothing could bother you. You were in the right mindset and you were just completely unstoppable. And I want you just to imagine that you can see that you standing out there. So when you look at that you being that person, just notice what you were wearing. Notice what your posture's like, and notice how you're standing. Notice how that you carries your body. And then I want you to step inside and really notice what the quality of your breathing. Where's your weight centered? Is it in your feet? Is it in the center of your foot or on your toes? Is it back on your heels? And it doesn't really matter where your weight is as long as that you've noticed what you're feeling when you're standing in that you. So when you're standing in that you, what do you see? Where is that you looking? Where is that you totally focused on? What colors are more clear or pop out to you? Is the vision clear or blurry? What are you looking at? Now notice what you're hearing. What's that you hearing? Are you speaking to yourself or someone else? Notice the quality of the words. Notice the language. Where are the words in your body coming from? Is it in your head? Is it in your chest? Is it down and out from your belly? And once again, it doesn't matter as long as you notice. Now, as you're being that you, just think about all the ridiculous things that particularly troublesome family member can say or do. And just notice your response standing in this you. And it should feel very different. You can make whatever adjustments, and whatever stupid things are said, your response will probably be neutral, or they might even be amusing. And more than likely, this person will never be able to affect you the same way again. And the really fun part is they'll never know what happened. But you will. This is the same strategy that I teach people for public speaking, sales, and team management. And it works absolutely like a charm. And the reason it works is because you are consciously choosing to put yourself into the most resourceful state possible. And when you have access to all of your resources, you're more relaxed, you're less reactive, and more appropriately responsive. Now, I would recommend that you try this a couple of times. So listen to this video once or twice so that you can just step into this resourceful state whenever you need to. And this year, have a Merry Christmas. No, really. Now, I'll talk to you soon, and be sure to subscribe to the video channel on YouTube.